reasons, anything that could jeopardize America's influence in the world through the US dollar and the US dollar dominance is a security risk, a very serious security risk. Everyone's talking about the currency now being created by the BRICS and everything they're doing. Should be covering that soon. So Bitcoin is an obvious example of that. Like the whole argument, the whole narrative of Bitcoin, which keeps increasing in market cap, is exactly that. How have we become blinded? How have we become naive that we're thinking, hey, Bitcoin could replace the US dollar, Bitcoin or any other crypto, but for now Bitcoin, could replace the US dollar, could become a store of value, the medium of exchange, yet the government should be okay with it.
Think about enforcement mechanisms. Think about enforcement. So, sorry to interrupt. What this really comes down to is enforcement, right? So, you say that you don't like Bitcoin. I leave the country with my ledger. What does your words mean? What do your laws mean?
So and you're saying that you're saying, Fiji, you're saying they'll struggle with enforcing the ban of Bitcoin?
Correct.
But that's what I was just saying. I feel like you misunderstood what I was saying. Like,
who changed the title of the space? You just dove to the moon.
Oh, I did. I thought that was funny.
What? We're talking about the Restrict Act, bro. You just changed it to Doge to the moon. Sorry, go ahead.
I figured it could be clickbaity if you hit. Maybe you will come back.
Elon will not come. He'll tell me if he wants to jump. He won't just jump.
Now we're talking about enforcement. Why are you promoting Doge to the moon?
Alright, go ahead. Sorry.
Saying
okay, good.
Doge to the moon.
Alright, sorry. Can you go ahead? Sorry, just jumping in on that point to digress, because that's okay. So follow on, Fiji. You're saying that enforcement will be an issue. Is it really? Bitcoin is one of the worst currencies for money laundering. Worst forms of money laundering.
By definition, what this is going to come down to is, as we become self-empowered, self-sovereign, independent governments, right? As we become our own selves, what does money mean? Money means that I have the ability to transact that in my own country, and then a semi-ability to transact that in some other countries that are in some sort of pact. But if I don't need your money, what does that mean for my sovereignty? What does that mean for the value of the dollar? That's what they're fighting against.
That is 100%. And sorry to interrupt and cut people, but I got to throw something in before this part. Right? If you look at the 1933 Emergency Banking Powers Act and what they did to collect gold, I think it will help people conceptualize like what the rollout of this entire thing is. Right?
Can you explain that? Sorry, can you explain what did you just reference? Which act?
Yeah. So the 1933 Emergency Banking Powers Act, right? And this is when they started to they forced people to selling all the gold to the government, right? If you personally held gold, they instructed that you had to sell it to the government at X rate, and it
were they successful in enforcing that? I know the answer is gonna be yes.
Yep.
Okay, so before you continue, Dustin. Okay, so before you continue with your point, Dustin, I interrupted you for a reason. Isn't this like the techie way of doing the same thing? I know, Dustin, that's the point you're making, but the thing I wanna confirm, specify is that you could have not done it back with gold. You could have hidden it under your bed. You could have hidden it anywhere. The same way you can hide your Bitcoin in a wallet. Yet no one did. Not no one, but most people didn't. No one wants to break the law. So the enforcing it is not going to be hard. I just don't think anyone will want to break the law so they can hold some Bitcoin in a wallet and then worry about using a mixer and all that. Maybe that could be reversed later on through whatever technology to try to bring it to the system so they can spend it. So Dustin, I'm glad you made that point. Go ahead.
Yeah. So in the scope, if I look back at how they enforced that act, I apply it to like Bitcoin and the tech version. Like this is what that enforcement part would look like, which is they give you an opportunity to off-ramp your Bitcoin into the new CBDC system at like starting at 1-to-1, and then it reduces to 3/4 to 1, and then 1/2 to 1, and then 1/4 to 1, and then after that point, anybody who uses it, right, will be criminally prosecuted. Like that's when they like really crack down on it. The way the reason that they still have like NASDAQ, and they're still custodial, is because they understand that they have to give us an off-ramp or they reach all kinds of like legal enforcement. And what they're going to do to like destroy Bitcoin in this example, right, is force us and force us into selling it off in order to exchange it for new CBDC that when they roll out right now is
Name, what's your stance on this, man? Because it's
Well, I
pretty
think
concerning.
I agree with Dustin. I think he laid it out perfect. I agree with that. I think that's really the goal of this. That they want everyone to talk about TikTok, not what this is about. I think that's, whatever the phrase is, looking at the forest over the trees or whatnot. It's like they're trying to, all the senators are on TV talking about we need to ban TikTok, but there's 2 clauses in this 55-page bill that let them do, again, whatever the fuck they want, and specifically, they keep it broad so that they will list 4 different parts of what could pose an adverse risk, right? But then they have the section that says separately, otherwise that's where you get into, they roll out the BTC, any other crypto is now a competitor, and that's a risk to national security, and then they're going to do what they're going to do. I wanted to mention the one thing, Digital talked about this, the holdings of 41,000. So they filed in the Southern District of New York on March 31st that they already sold 9,800 Bitcoin to the U.S. government. 41,000 Bitcoin stated, I can read it, but it says specifically they're going to sell it in 4 batches over the remainder of this calendar year. So they're going to sell it in 10,000 chunks of 10,000 Bitcoin at a time.
Right before the halving.
Guys, look at the article I just posted up top, right? It doesn't make sense for the U.S. to, everyone here, I think, pretty much believes that Bitcoin is a powerful technology. Do you think U.S. wants to give that power, let the rest of the world use Bitcoin, which is anti-inflationary and does have value and everything else, let the rest of the world have it and we're going to be out of it? No. They want that.
But what if
they
there's
want that value.
coordinated? But what if look? No country, none of the major countries, not European Union doesn't want to jeopardize the euro. The US doesn't want to jeopardize the US dollar. China doesn't want to jeopardize the yuan, and Russia want to keep the ruble healthy. So based on that, Joa, they all have an incentive to kill Bitcoin.
But does
the only people that benefit are the ones trying to avoid sanctions, and they can do that via something they control, and that's what the brick, whatever currency they're creating.
So just remember,
was gold the demise of the U.S. dollar? No. Right now, Bitcoin doesn't have a ton of utility outside of what you could do with gold.
Well, it does, because you can instantaneously send money across the world.
Joa, how do you think
it's the most liquid asset on the face of the planet?
It's the only asset that is outside the control of the government that can be used right now, that can be used to avoid sanctions.
And Mario, it's the most liquid asset on the face of the planet.
They can have it in the control of the government.
Joe, 2 seconds. Did you just say Bitcoin is the most liquid asset?
It's the most liquid asset on the face of the planet. Period.
Not even close.
Not even. What's more liquid?
Everything. All equity, trading, dollars.
I don't need a bank.
You need a bank.
I don't need a bank.
Okay, so let me rephrase. So hold on. You're saying it's the most liquid asset outside the financial system.
It's much more liquid than the financial system. If I want to find somebody that wants to give me cash for my crypto, I could literally send an email and get somebody to give me cash.
Bro. All right. So if you're a sovereign wealth,
Listen, on page 10 of this bill, right at the top, before they go down with all these examples of election interference and all that, at the top, this is what it literally says.
Exterminate! enemy! Forward! Move! Forward! Move! Loose formation! Move! Infantry! Forward! Stand upon! Attack!
Onward! Move! Get moving! Onward! Forward! Move out! Onward! Get moving!
Move! Move!
Where's Make Alive?
Forward!
Get move! Forward! We're close down! Shoot at will! Loose formation! Spread out! Onward! Arms length apart! Forward! Shields up! I hear! Bless you. The king will hear of your bravery. Praise you. I hear you. Aye. You deserve better. Attack! We hold here! Understood. Leave not a one breathing! Leave not a one breathing! To my aid! Rally to me! I've got some problems here! Enemies are on the move! Move! Forward! Onward! Move out! Move out! Forward! Thanks for that.
Forward!
Cheers. Spotted them. They are inside. You have my gratitude. The king will hear of your bravery. Enemies yonder. Understood.
Hold fire!
Onwards!
Fire! Hold arrows! Go! Forward! Move! Look that way! Fire! Forward! Move! Loose formation!
We fight on foot! Get moving! I hear you! Forward! Get moving! Forward!
Follow me! Hold arrows!
Forward!
Soldier! Forward! Forward! Hold on! After me! Hold fire! Move forward! Follow me! Fire! Forward!
Move forward! Onward! Get on forward! Move out! Move! Get moving! On forward! Move out! Move down! On get move forward! Onward! Move out! Move! I'm in your debt! On me! Attack! Cheers!
Without the ads.
Yeah, baby.
Get YouTube Premium. All YouTube, no interruptions.
take your videos offline and watch uninterrupted by YouTube Premium Honor.
Stop closing!